something that we had that was so good. Like, I still think that just Drake and Kendrick Lamar feud was the best thing that we've ever had all year. But now y'all niggas is milking it. Y'all niggas is milking it. See, the problem is with this back and forth, and I was ready to get on Drake's ass. Pause. I was like, if Drake really sent Kendrick Lamar a cease and desist, if he was to perform that They're Not Like Us record at the Super Bowl, that would have been the most hoish shit Drake has ever done in my life. But I had to pause. I had to really stop and think and realize, did this nigga even send a cease and desist? Niggas ruined this fucking back and forth. Now, when the Super Bowl performance comes, when Kendrick Lamar performs at the Super Bowl, is he going to perform They're Not Like Us? I think he is. Why wouldn't you not perform the hottest song? Like, that's probably the song of the year, They Not Like Us. That's probably going to be the song of the year. Most likely. So why wouldn't you perform it at the Super Bowl? So I think he will. But niggas is just making up shit saying that Drake sent a cease and desist letter to Kendrick Lamar. Niggas is just saying shit with no proof.
We're going to be talking about Drake. We're going to be talking about Kendrick Lamar and this quote-unquote news that's going around that Drake apparently sent Kendrick Lamar a cease and desist letter demanding that he not perform Not Like Us during his Super Bowl halftime show. Now, we are going to talk about what are the chances that a cease and desist like this would work, who it would be sent to, and what legal requirements may need to be met in order for this cease and desist to work. But first, let's talk about where this news came from in the first place. Because when we're talking about news, the source of information is always important. And it seems to me like this news or rumor actually came from somebody that we are very familiar with here on this channel. And that person is WACK 100. Now,
oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah. This nigga lying. This nigga lying. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. All that nigga do is lie, and all that nigga do is just lie and put shit on Pyro. Yeah, he lying. He lying.
WACK 100 says a lot, and the things he says are either hit or miss. Right? We've heard him say things that were accurate. We've heard him say things that were just blatantly false. So you got to take everything that WACK says with a grain of salt. But regardless, that is where this information came from, and it all basically started with this Clubhouse phone call right here.
Drake gets served a cease and desist. He digging himself for bigger dicks. He looking more like
Oh no! What he serve who? What's the season?
Kendrick Lamar, so he can't perform Not Like Us at the.
Oh
no, that's some serious. Where's that link?
Audio up top. Audio up top.
I think he should though. He said all that stuff about him. That's on a national stage though. A Rod or E,
Fuck
are
you
you all
think? You think he should? He said about Kendrick too. And told the world that Kendrick's best friend in his life.
He came after him.
So what about?
And that was, if this was true, that was the main thing. I was going to say, well, how you going to send a well, I don't think it's true, but let's say if it was true, let's just play along and say if Drake was to send a cease and desist letter to Kendrick Lamar, nigga, you can't do that, nigga. You called Kendrick Lamar a wife beater. So how hypocritical would that be? But I don't even think this shit is even true, considering that it's coming from WACK 100. Man, I doubt it, man. This nigga be capping too much. Once this nigga said that Nipsey Hussle had a gay sex tape out, I stopped listening to this nigga. This nigga be lying sometimes, bro.
Like what? Cause Hidden Stick when Kendrick's dead? Is that what you say?
Yeah, you already know what I'm saying now. I'm very biased when it comes to Drake.
Oh, so it's true.
At work.
So money wise, alright, the safe thing he just said, okay, we're gonna do it anyway. What would he be looking at? Work on that.
Nah, he's trying to get the NFL to restrict Kendrick.
Oh, okay, I got you.
He's trying to get them to restrict, you know what I'm saying?
You think it's gonna hold, WACK?
I don't know. I don't know. Jay-Z got something to do with it, it ain't.
Now, as per usual, WACK 100 didn't disclose where he got this information. He just kind of put the information out there, which, I mean, I guess it's up to you if you want to believe what WACK 100 says. Bro is about as accurate as a person with no arms doing archery, but that doesn't mean that what he just said doesn't have some kind of merit, because it very well could be true that Drake sent a cease and desist. So let's talk about why Drake would want to send a cease and desist, right? And I think the reasons are pretty obvious. Kendrick Lamar's biggest record this year, probably the biggest record this year from anybody, is Not Like Us, a song where Kendrick is repeatedly calling Drake a pedophile. He's repeatedly yelling out OV ho. These are things that make Drake look bad. So it does make sense why Drake would not want this song performed at the Super Bowl. There is going to be 50 to 100 million people watching the Super Bowl, and I'm sure the last thing Drake wants is every single one of those people hearing this song performed live at arguably the biggest concert of the year. So what is a cease and desist? Well, real quickly, a cease and desist is basically just a written notice demanding that somebody stop doing a certain action, right? It's basically a demand letter saying, hey, you're doing this, we want you to stop, or we may take legal action. Now, this isn't the first that we've heard of a cease and desist being sent during the course of this beef, right? Apparently Drake got a cease and desist for the song that he had the AI generated Tupac voice on. Apparently Tupac's estate sent that to Drake, and then now we've got this one that Drake allegedly has sent over to either Kendrick Lamar or the NFL. WACK 100 wasn't super clear on who he sent it to, but with that laid out and y'all understand what the cease and desist is, at this point whoever is on the receiving end has two options. They can either comply with it, or they can risk going through with their plan and having legal action taken against them. Now, what are some reasons that cease and desist letters can be sent? Where there's a couple. You got like copyright infringement, trademark infringement, patent infringement, and then you also have things like harassment, slander, libel.
Oh my God. He's not gonna, nigga, Drake wouldn't do that. That nigga got the, like I said, I don't think it's true, but let's just play along. That nigga was to send a cease and desist letter for harassment and slander. That'd be crazy.
Contract violations or unfair business practices like false advertising or deceptive marketing. So when it comes to Drake sending Kendrick one, there's really only a few reasons that he could have sent one in the first place, and it wouldn't be any of the copyright or trademark infringements, because Drake doesn't have any ownership of Kendrick Lamar's music, so his cease and desist would not fall under those categories. However, he very well could have sent one for harassment, slander, or libel. Basically, there's two type of defamatory acts legally that people can be guilty of committing. Libel is a defamatory statement that's expressed in a fixed medium like writing, art, pictures, or signs. And slander, on the other hand, is a defamatory statement expressed in a transitory form like speech. Now, we know that in the song Not Like Us, again, Kendrick refers to Drake as a PDF file and says a bunch of what some might consider derogatory remarks. So if Drake sent us,
I mean, if we're going by that logic, then Kendrick Lamar, like I said, if we going by that logic, Kendrick Lamar could send one too. I mean, Drake called that nigga a wife beater with no proof. That's slander. What are we talking about? You basically said on Family Matters that Family Matters and the Heart Part 6, you basically said on those two records that Kendrick Lamar puts his hands on his wife. No proof, no evidence, no claims, no video, no nothing. So, if Drake was to actually do this, which I don't think he did, but let's just say hypothetically speaking, if he was to actually do this, he would look stupid.
cease and desist, I would be willing to bet that it was based on one of these key principles. However, it's not as simple as did somebody say something about me that's not true or that I don't like, because there are other factors at play. A big example would be in America, we got the freedom of speech. Where Drake is from, in Canada, they have the freedom of expression. Now, free speech rights in the US have a larger, longer reach than freedom of expression laws in Canada, but they basically cover cover the same principles. People are allowed to say what they feel. So when we're looking at if Drake has a legal leg to stand on, that definitely is going to play a part. Now, the point of him sending a cease and desist is saying, hey, if you don't stop, I will take legal action against you, which kind of insinuates that Drake has it on his mind to maybe have to defend himself in a court of law over this thing. Like if Kendrick goes through with it, Drake might sue Kendrick, and whether or not his suit will have any merit will depend on those key factors we just talked about. But there's also more to it, because another piece of this puzzle that is going to be accounted for is whether or not the people involved are public figures, which are legally described as well-known or notable persons of substantial public interest, like celebrities, movie stars, athletes, musicians, politicians, and so on. And I think we all can agree that Kendrick Lamar and Drake are public figures. And in order for a public figure to file a libel, slander, or defamation lawsuit, they would have to demonstrate that the alleged defamatory statement was false and was made with actual malice or reckless disregard for the truth. And there are a few things that when someone is suing for defamation will kind of disqualify their arguments, and that is if they feel like they have been insulted, have just upset feelings, or emotional distress. So if Drake actually follows this cease and desist,
that nigga ain't got no fucking emotional distress. I just saw that nigga was on. That nigga was he took a he went to Craig. What's that fucking wasn't that nigga in Barbados the other day or Turks and Caicos? That niggas was please nigga, he alright, he fine.
With a lawsuit, he'll have to prove that Kendrick made those statements with actual malice and reckless disregard for the truth, and his suit wouldn't be able to be based on the fact that he was insulted, had upset feelings, or emotional distress from it. There would have to be an actual calculable impact on his career that he could show. And I'm pretty sure Drake's numbers have not went down since this beef started. In fact, I think they've continuously been going up still. So that would make it a little bit harder for him to follow through with anything if Kendrick decides to ignore the cease and desist. So right now I want to talk about what are the chances that Drake can have a successful suit if Kendrick does decide to ignore it. And one of the things that will play a part in that is what's called case law, right? And pretty much what happens is when a lawsuit is filed, when it's time to make a decision and throughout the arguments, lawyers will present what's called case law, which is basically this case is similar to a previous case that has happened, and this was the result of that previous case, therefore this should be the result of this case, right? Because when cases are decided in America, at least, it kind of sets a standard, like a guideline that other judges can use to determine what their conclusion should be in a new case. And we have seen suits about defamation in music in the past, and so the case law will come into play if Drake decides to move forward. And in 2005, one court in the US ruled that rap lyrics were simply rhetorical hyperbole if they didn't contain any verifiably true statements. Even if the statements are false, if the defamed person can't prove they suffered harm, then there may be no damages. And case law like that will hurt Drake's chances of a successful suit. It also gives Kendrick a good reason to ignore the cease and desist, because not only do they both meet the public figure requirement, they both make music, right? And this song is music, so it's in the form of art. It was made in America, where we have the freedom of speech, and case law has called rap lyrics rhetorical hyperbole even if they had no truth in them. All of these things work against Drake and his cease and desist and any possible suit that he might file. Now there's also another major piece of this puzzle that will play a part, and that would be what's called fair comment. Now the fair comment defense really leans into the importance of free speech, and it basically applies to information with a strong public interest and helps to defend news outlets when they publish something that they believe to be true but might not be true. Right now, why it's been widely used by news organizations in the past, it doesn't mean it can't be used for Kendrick, because there is an argument to be made that protecting young girls and women from abuse is important, right? There's also the fact that it's not like Kendrick Lamar made that up. Those are rumors that have been around about Drake since way before.
That's heavy. That's heavy. That's heavy. That's a heavy accusation that you just made. There is that one incident when Drake was like 23 and he brought a fan on stage and she was like 17 and he was like kissing her or some shit like that. That was weird. I'll be honest, that was weird. I'm not here to be a Drake fucking defender, but that's the only weird shit I've ever seen like Drake do. It probably might be the reason why Kendrick even took that pedophile narrative to begin with. That video with Drake being on stage with that 17-year-old girl, that shit was weird. But besides that, I haven't heard, or I don't know Drake being a pedophile. I'm not ready. I can't throw that on him. I can't throw that jacket on him. I can't throw that on him. I can't throw that on him. I can't throw that on him.
This beef ever took off, and Kendrick could say I was simply commenting on it. And then lastly, there is the consent defense that Kendrick could use, right? Which is basically Kendrick Lamar saying, hey, Drake consented to this back and forth, right? Drake started dropping diss songs first, and even if he wasn't,
that's not true, but go ahead. The first song that even made Drake respond was Like That. Like That was dissing J. Cole and Drake. So Kendrick actually started it first, but you know, I digress.
first he participated in the back and forth. You got to think about like a boxing match. If you get in the ring and put the gloves on, you consented to the fight, right? That same principle could be applied to this. And Drake didn't just participate once, he participated multiple times by dropping multiple records. He also flung some accusations of his own towards Kendrick.
He did. Okay, I'm glad he mentioned that in the video. He did. He called Kendrick Lamar a wife beater without no proof. Okay, it's a good video. It's a good video.
Kendrick Lamar. So all of these are factors that play into Kendrick and his decision to either comply or not comply with the cease and desist, because if he decides not to comply, the only action Drake has to take is to file a lawsuit, which based on all of the factors we just discussed, I don't even think he would have a chance of winning if he even sent a cease and desist in the first place, because remember, this all came from WACK 100 saying that Drake sent a cease and desist. But yeah, bro, that's what we got. That's the story. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about it in the comments down below. Anyways, that's basically it for the video.
It's a good video. Honestly, in my opinion, bro, nigga, Drake, if you was to send that cease and desist to Kendrick Lamar, that nigga Jay-Z, he got some, I could see Jay-Z making sure Kendrick got some good lawyers to make sure you lose, nigga. That's a battle that you can't even win. Alright, WACK 100 goes off on Drake. No, he didn't go off on Drake, excuse me. Actually, no, I want to look at this. Drake responds to WACK 100 claims to say that he sent him a cease and desist.
YouTube.
Did he really, because this nigga be lying. Did he really respond to WACK 100?
Chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, Chicks.
Look at Chick Smooth. Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
WACK 100 has done it again.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
He's managed to convince people that he has information on something he really doesn't. Now, as somebody who's covered WACK 100 extensively for 3 years, you have to use discernment to know when he's trolling and when he's not. Over the last couple of years, WACK 100 has made the shift over to the content side. It took some time for WACK 100 to understand what it means to do content. Sometimes you gotta lie to make a story sound good. Other times you gotta troll for entertainment. Now, to all media people out there, if there's any WACK 100 story that sounds way too good to be true, it's probably false. Most times WACK 100 is on Clubhouse just talking to his audience, and most times WACK 100 is either trolling on Clubhouse or entertaining conversations that's not true. Now, somebody clipped up an audio of WACK 100 claiming that
So the nigga is basically 50 years old lying. Is that what we saying? Alright.
Drake served Kendrick Lamar a cease and desist to prevent him from performing Not Like Us at the 2025 Super Bowl. I passed on reporting on it because I knew it just simply isn't true. Does WACK 100 know some people in TDE? Yes. Is that information that they would give to WACK 100? No. But it did not stop other media platforms from reporting on it, so much so that academics had to call up Drake and Drake had to deny the claims.
I'm gonna quote WACK in a second. Word from the horse's mouth, false. It's according to Drake himself, it's not true. And here's the thing. I know some of y'all, because y'all are now indoctrinated to be like, no, WACK, he's just lying to you, he's using you. Well, if that's the case, we could make some money. And this is why I'm gonna call WACK, because we have an opportunity to make some money. Because Drake himself told me, he said, hey, this is what he said. A cease and desist means you have to send it to the person. You have to send it to them, right? It's like just like he has the cease and desist from Tupac's estate saying, stop promoting that song using Tupac's voice. Like he has the email, right? He has the document, whether they mailed it or emailed it. He says it doesn't exist, and he says if it does exist, have Kendrick or anybody that's associated with this performance put it out.
They're not even the type to move like that, though. You know what I'm saying? They're not even so the fact that I know that WACK 100 is lying, because TDE, they keep things very, very, very tight. You're not gonna know what the fuck they got going on. Niggas didn't even know that Kendrick Lamar was performing at the Super Bowl until he shot the commercial. So TDE, they very, 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 very tight on how they keep things. So the fact that WACK 100 even got this information, that should have told you that the nigga was lying off the rip.
He's down to take bets. So we could make some money. If he's lying, I know some of y'all think he's using me, he can make some money.
I kind of see why Drake does not speak out publicly, and he has academics and Maul relaying information or denying claims. Every single week, there's a new rumor going on with Drake. So imagine having to spend all your time just shooting down all these false claims people are making about you, all because they know attaching your name to a story is going to go viral. Now, academics later on called WACK 100, and WACK actually said, nah, I never said it was true. I was just on Clubhouse reading a news article headline.
These old niggas, man. This is why the game is fucked up. This nigga, this nigga's 60 and he's lying.
And here's what WACK said.
Nothing bad about you. He was just said, nah, I definitely didn't do it. I didn't send no cease and desist. And he said, yo, if anyone believes there's a cease and desist.
Well, hold on. Here's the thing.
He says he wants them to post it. He wants them to post it.
Here goes the crazy thing about social media, right?
Oh, now it's social media's fault. All right. Then they go on Clubhouse for 5 hours, but now it's social media fault. All right. Here we go. And nigga just be lying, bro. He ain't got no neck. That's how I knew he was lying, bro. Come on, bro. Like, stop. Don't blame social media, bro.
We run a morning show over there on Clubhouse from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right? Mm-hmm. All day, right? I got a back channel with 30 people. All people do is drop clips from all different sites, shit to talk about, right? Mm-hmm. This was weird. WACK didn't say shit. WACK read a fucking clip.
Oh.
Now let's get to I read a fucking clip. I wouldn't know if fucking Drake sent a cease and desist. Why? Because I don't represent Kendrick in business or Drake in business. So I wouldn't know if a cease and desist would happen. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't know. All I did was read a fucking clip. I'm like, what's up next? So I read the clip, right? So I said, well, shit. The clip was saying, you know, Drake sent a cease and desist in because it was defamation or whatever. The clip is probably still in my back channel over there with all these people, right? So once I read the clip, it turned into WACK 100 said.
Okay. That makes sense now because two things I know. If
I got something, I got it.
Yeah, exactly. I know if you had real credible knowledge, I don't care if it was Drake or the president of
you could tell this nigga academics anything and he'll fall for it. Lord have mercy. Yeah, come on, bro.
United States, you would have that content on there.
He could have cleared it up on Clubhouse and he could have just said, I just want to let you know I read that article, by the way. I'm not saying that Drake sent the cease and desist to Kendrick Lamar. I'm just saying that I read that headline off somewhere. He could have been cleared that up. You only clear it up when Drake like, come on. When Drake says that he didn't send it, like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Okay. Alright.
I just read a fucking clip. Like,
sure.
Now you guys remember earlier in this video when I told you guys WACK 100 is playing the contents game right now. This story has been going viral for about 4 days now. WACK 100 never cared to get on his social media to clear this story up and say, no, this is falsely reported. I never said this is true. WACK 100 sat back and watched this story spread from platform to platform. Even the Breakfast Club and XXL covered the story. Now, I'm not saying WACK is 100% not credible. I'm just saying sometimes some stories coming from WACK, you gotta just ask yourself, is this actually true or not? You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys think about Drake denying the cease and desist claims from WACK 100? And also, what do you guys think about WACK 100 admitting the claims were not true?
Alright, well, the name speaks for itself. The nigga acting like, come on, bro, like, stop. Nigga just capping for no fucking reason. Alright, so this is Drake's shooter. I guess this is Drake's shooter, allegedly. I ain't trying to get nobody jammed up. But, I guess he said, him and WACK 100 got on the phone call.
Chicks. Get ready.
Oh man, here we go. Showtime, everybody. Grab your popcorn. We got two of the top 5 best crashers on the internet about to go at it. Top 5 and WACK 100. Now, ever since Top 5 got out of jail last week, he's been on different platforms making his rounds. Looks like he came home with a plan, and that plan involves using Drake's name to get famous. Top 5 was in jail, locked up, watching everybody use Drake and Kendrick's name to get their platforms up, and now that he's back home, Top 5 is on a mission. Now, a couple days ago...
You know what? This is what you need. This is what you need, though. This is what you need. This is what you need. This is what you need, bro. This is what you need. Because I seen everybody... They went to the Kendrick Lamar's pop-out concert. Niggas was dick rotting fucking Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? 21 Savage didn't want to speak on the situation. He wanted to play the middleman. Lil Yachty wanted to play the middleman. I didn't see nobody that was like, nah, fuck that. That nigga Drake, he ain't no pedophile. That nigga Drake, that's my nigga. That nigga Drake, that's my nigga. The only person that's been riding for Drake is academics, but you know, he always gonna ride for Drake. You need a nigga like Top 5 that said, nah, you know what? Nigga, I will slap Earth, Wind, and Fire if you talk about Aubrey Graham. The nigga that's on Degrassi, yeah, that's my nigga. You need somebody like that, bro. You need somebody like that. Cause these fake ass rappers, they the worst. They the worst. You got J. Cole dapping up Drake on stage, but then he doing features with Drake's ops.
Adam 22 introduced Top 5 to WACK 100. This was after Top 5 dissed LA and also told people they cannot come to Toronto if you fuck with Kendrick. You guys know if there's ever any chance for Adam 22 to side against AD and Smack, he's going to do it. Now, after Top 5 and WACK 100 spoke, somewhere along the lines looks like something might have gone wrong between WACK and Top 5. Top 5 put out this video going off on WACK and calling him a rat.
Yo, WACK 100, you a bitch ass. Where's that fat fucking rat? Where's WACK?
I always thought this nigga was funny, bro.
WACK 100. Glazed donut. That glazed donut. You niggas can't come to Toronto. We're with Drake. Come on, you bitch ass. 100 shots. We run Toronto. I beat a body. So don't get body.
Well, this morning, WACK 100 woke up on timing and he's not having any of it. WACK 100 posted his text message with him in top 5. As you guys can see, it's top 5 reaching out to WACK 100 to join his live. Top 5 says, yo, pick up. FaceTime me. Forget this guy. Live tonight, but 7 p.m. your time. Make sure, brother, we men. We talk like men. No recording on some whole shit, my dog. Looks like WACK dubbed him. Top 5 keeps on messaging him saying Insta live at 10 p.m. my time. Still, let me know, gang. 5:30? Fam. Let me know, fam. I'm waiting, gang. WACK then goes off on top 5 in the caption. He says this man top 5 is around one of the biggest artists today, Drake. I don't know this man, have no issues with this man. He's been begging me to do a live for 3 days. I had intentions on doing it, I've just been busy with my queen. I wake up this morning and he's clout chasing, and for what?
Oh, that's fucking ironic. Clout chasing, oh wow. Ironic coming from that nigga.
Listen, little guy, I don't know you. Adam22 introduced me to you 4 days ago briefly. You have you and your team looking real bad. Here's the play. Grow some hair on your face, get your teeth fixed, stop faking like your dad, and I might consider the live convo. And if you keep it up, I'll post a convo when Hitter had you bowing down. Oh, you think I didn't have the content? I have the...
So now I can't believe what come out that nigga mouth. I can't believe. Yeah, like nigga, you already lied. Fool me one time, like bro, you already lied. So I don't even know if this story about this nigga is true.
The vocals, little guy, you're not like us. Hashtag Drake, get your mans. Hashtag USA versus everybody. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. WACK had me in the first half. Here I was thinking it was about to be smoke. It's up with top 5 and WACK. But the fact that WACK said he's still going to entertain the conversation after top 5 called him a rat just tells me this is all entertainment. This is all promo for
it's WWE, nigga, basically.
Whatever top 5 and WACK got going on, whether it's Instagram live, whether it's gonna be an interview on No Jumper. When have we ever seen WACK 100 get disrespected online and still come online saying he's willing to entertain the conversation? Unfortunately, this is where we're at now with content, you guys. Faking and scripting beef just to drum up attention for whatever content you guys got going on. And I'll be honest with you guys, I would not be surprised if this was Adam22's play. Let's argue online and then we come together and do a big interview. Listen, man, you guys get in the comments below.
I mean, it would do numbers.
What do you guys think about WACK 100 calling out top 5? After top 5 went online, dissed them, and called them a rat. You guys post comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.
Right, so y'all are the top shotters when it comes to Toronto.
Let me tell you what happened in Toronto. Boogs, you know Boogs, right?
Yeah.
He got a leg us.
Oh, this nigga crazy, bro.
Crying.
Whoa.
Crying.
No, whoa.
There's a next rapper named Snoopy. You could go on YouTube. I took his chain in the mall.
You took his chain?
And I told him I'm going to take it in 14 days on live. And I got it on the 9th day.
Oh, man, on the 9th day of Christmas. Jesus.
There's an artist named... What artist?
I mean, he did... Wasn't he... Yo, I just thought about it. He may say it before I say it. But then this nigga take DJ Drama Chain... When he was in the club,
Shot.
Yo, you terrorizing the city.
I'm a fucking demon.
Oh shit, yo, this nigga's crazy, bro.
I hang with demons. Flipper just got caught with 2 bodies. He's gonna beat it in the same.
Whoa, allegedly.
Just beat a body, Century GGG.
Y'all got some good lawyers.
We all just beat bodies.
Oh,
like, you don't have evidence on this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no witnesses, right? Of course.
Yo, okay. Okay, I was informed the police is watching this, so I don't know what the fuck happened to those guys. They got really injured.
Oh man.
Smart man.
Don't go viral, so just watch what you say. I don't want to Vlad. I don't want to set you up like Vlad.
Drake,
I love Vlad.
Drake, that's Big Dog.
Oh, Drake, Big Dog.
Big Dog. That's Big Dog. See, if somebody that doesn't like Drake comes to the city, we're taking care of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
we're
wait,
picking up.
Drake has shouted you out before. That's how some people knew you.
That's Big Bro.
So he saw
every night text message.
He saw you moving in the city and he saw you working and he gave you a shout out.
No, just that I knew him before the rap shit. Like I used to see him here and there. You know what I mean? And then now it's a love right now. It's like I'm a shooter basically.
Yeah.
Yo. He trying to get this nigga Drake indicted. Chill, bro. Chill.
So you the streets. You're the streets.
Yeah, I'm Drake shooter.
Oh shit.
I'm not lying to you. Anybody disrespect Drake, I'm shooting.
Yo, this nigga is crazy. Yo. Cut this nigga mic.
Damn. Okay. Shit.
We're demons. You like that, eh?
Everybody got it.
Demons.
So the GGs are really them dudes. So hold on.
Yo, top 5 is hilarious. Yo, this is like fucking WWE entertainment. You can't pay for this type of entertainment, my nigga. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I ain't mean for this video to be that long, but like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.